Welcome to another episode of The Daily Practice. The window is open, the request lines are open, the hourglass is flipped, and the sand is falling. Let's get to work. Here he is, our troubadour, Nathan Moore.
Thanks, babe. There was a fight in the alley one night. Tensions were tight as a band. One man had broken a bottle, held it in his right hand. An awful crowd had gathered round him, cheering them down in the dark. At first no one could hear the sound when all at once it fell free as a lark. It was the sound of Amelia singing up in her room. Notes fell soft as petals, seemed like they fell from the moon. Well, her voice was the voice of an angel. No sweeter sound a man can hear. Stole right away with their anger, and all the darkness disappeared. Even the one who was holding the bottle, it was as though he snapped out of a spell. The other one hung his head too. Both knew that voice so well. It was the sound of Amelia singing, oh, up in her room. Notes fell soft as petals, seemed like they fell from the moon. Her song, it hovered like heaven hung in the invisible air. All the men all went their ways. Me, I just stood there, hoping she'd hold a little longer. Every note she'd sing, and walking home that brutal evening, I could smell the flowers of spring, thanks to the sound of Amelia singing up in her room. Notes fell soft as petals, seemed like they fell from the moon. All right, that's the end of the song, but I'm going to do it one more time through that instrumental break just for practice sake. Hey, that rhymed. Welcome to practice. Oh, who's ready? I'm ready. Work it out, work it out. All right, let's lean to the right. It's Wednesday. It's getting over the hump day. Birds made it home safe. All right, I want a full report. Just home from Burning Man. We sang Nowhere From Here to Go in honor of Burning Man the other night. Was thinking of you. And then I saw your face in the opening slideshow tonight. So a lot of the great serendipitous striking. All right, let's just dive right into work, head first. Just diving into the deep end. It's the only way to go. Gus is ready. He showed up early today. Tell you what, after all the tension, I guess, over the Labor Day thing. I mean, he's showed up early, just ready to roll. Here we go. Tonight's contenders. Rise and Shine. Oh, I wonder why. Oh, that's not in the songbook. Interesting. To You. Dan the Man on banjo. Interesting. Safe on dobro. I could definitely play dobro along to Safe, but I don't know if I could play. Maybe I'll get a loop going of Safe and play dobro along to it. Soldier Song. Yes. The Living Room. All right. Hard Times. Who Am I? And War Song. Holy moly. Banjo Baby. All right. Well, that's a pretty good start. Let's roll. That's exactly right, Carl. Rise and Shine. Up and at 'em. Bird says Burning Man was everything. Good, bad, beautiful, ugly, scary, comforting, and unforgivingly loving. Ah, yes. Thanks for sharing that with us. Felt that. This morning I went straight to the mountain and there I rose from sleep. To the pounding of 1,000 hearts dancing light on their feet. I walked on my hands, spun on my head and puffed away my sins. I stepped barefoot from my bed right into duck and juggling pins. Rise and shine, sleepyhead, Up and out of bed, the day is anew. And love's been looking for you. Rub your eyes, you got something to do. You're a miracle boy. How could I be so afraid, so lost last night inside myself? How could the sun shine so today, like there's love and nothing else? I've been broke so many ways, and whatever I hold just spills. But just maybe, like the morning rays of sun across the hills, rise and shine, sleepyhead. Up and out of bed, the day is anew. And love's been looking for you. Rub your eyes, you got something to do. You're a miracle boy. I was stuck inside my head, but life pulled me right from bed, saying you're just asleep, you're not dead. And like Mama always said, rise and shine, sleepyhead. Up and out of bed, the day is anew. And love's been looking for you. Rub your eyes, you got something to do. You're a miracle boy. And love's been looking for you. 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 So nice. Good call. That's a good opening song right there. I don't care who you are. All right, there's a capo around here somewhere. I just saw it. Oh, I know what I do with it. Next request from Studa. This song is called To You. I remember writing this song. I was on the road with my new friends in a band called The Slip. My band had just broken up, and I just met these guys from a band called The Slip. And I had moved back home to Virginia, but I'd been home for a few months and was getting a little stir crazy. I was like, Brad, you got to get me out of here. And it's like, well, we're about to go on like a big nationwide tour for a couple of months, and we need a merch guy. I was like, all right, I will be your merch guy. So I went on the road as their merch man. And one night, I forget where it was, Montana maybe, I forget. But I was manning the merch booth, and somebody came up and just grabbed a shirt and like stuck it under their shirt and disappeared into the crowd. I think they thought I didn't see that. I don't. Did they think they were being sly? Because if they did, they were wrong. It was so obvious to me, but I guess their timing was just off. So he disappears into the crowd, and I go chasing after him. And on the way, all the way from the merch table till I was meeting him, I had to decide what I was going to do. How am I going to handle this? You know, as a pacifist, you have to get creative. What's the move here? So his back is to me, and the gap is narrowing, and I'm getting up to him. I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? And I got right up behind him, and it just hit me. All of a sudden, I knew exactly what I had to do. It was clear as a bell, and I tickled him under his armpits. I went, good. And he turned around. I was like, what? And I was like, just held out my hand. He gave me the shirt back, and I walked back to the merch booth, and I wrote this song. After that set up, I got to make sure my tuning's good. Why? Can't talk to who's not listening. Can't tell them what they need to hear. Can't show them what would open their eyes. And if they saw you surprised, you disappear. It's just such blindness, such deafness, that's killing us slow, killing us sure. But there's just no way that they won't be the poison. There's just no way that you can be the cure. Does that mean give up? Why, yes it does. Pull up your britches, let's dance in the mud. Love is yours still, it's forever sweet. Such has always been the glory, the blood. To feel such pain when so easily inside you just save them. But turn not to judge, no please you remain. You remind me of the well. I wish it. as the master of music simply put it, it is what you don't, it's not what you do. So a toast to what this spring shall bring, to us, to truth tonight, to you. Yeah, nice request. Thank you. All right, starting to get trickier now. Going easy on me at the beginning. Dan the Man on banjo. Tell you what, I did one for the artificial record. Dan the Man the other. It wasn't perfect because I didn't like where they put the solo breaks, but it was really fun to sing and play on it. And they didn't add any fiddles in the right place when you come over the hilltop and you hear fiddling from afar. So I had the great fun of trying to fake it with my ukulele and my bow. And the whole part was just so fun. It was like... it was really fun. All right. How do I do this? Now, you might want to watch your ears. This microphone might... Oh, yeah, there it goes. Oh, God. I believe it's another bad cable. Not willing to blame the microphone yet. Here comes Dad, the mandolin picker, kicking up dust into town. He ran so fast, he's just a blur. Must be some picking going down. So I ran to grab my boots on. I ran to grab my sound. But by the time I'd ran, he was long gone. Didn't see Dan anywhere around. Oh, but music don't do fences. It finds you like a friend. I just have to use my senses, have to rely on the wind. From the vine I plucked a moondrop, to the sky I tossed a star, and as I crossed the hilltop I heard fiddling from afar. All right, there you go. Dan the Man on banjo. Okay, now, if memory serves, the next was Safe on dobro. You guys have been colluding. You guys, I feel like y'all have been getting together when we're not watching. Getting the memo from each other. Did you get the memo? I got the memo. Oh, you got the memo. You got the memo. All right, let's see here. I think the move is going to have to be loop a guitar part, and I'm gonna have to make the arrangement a little more square here, because there is a weird measure or two added when it goes to the chorus, but I'll just lop that off and make it square. Let's see if this is even going to work at all before I go through all the trouble of getting the dobro. No, it's not. You're in charge of the silver lining. Yeah, those clouds are up to you. There's a sweet song somewhere when you're crying. Just waiting until you're through. If you're determined, waiting until you're through. If you're determined. The chorus is just so different. All right, we're going along. Oh man. I wish I understood this looper a little bit better, because I could make an A section and a B section, but it'll take too long. I got it. I know what we'll do. Interestingly enough, I'm playing it in G right now because it's easier on dobro that way, or it will be, I hope. But truth be told, this was the original key the song was in. It was sort of right before, close to the beginning of doing the practice, that I took it up to B for dynamic reasons, and it completely inversed the roles of the dynamics of the vocal. And now in B, the verses are sort of higher energy than the choruses, whereas it was inverse. And down in G, I sing the verses more subdued and then go up a little bit for the chorus. It's almost inverse. And I really love the B version, but there's no way I could play that on dobro. You're in charge of the silver lining. Yeah, those clouds are up to you. There's a sweet song somewhere when you're pining, just waiting until you're through. And if you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, then you'll have faith. And if have faith, then you can love. And if you can love, you'll be safe. See how it's opposite? You can make everything happen for a reason. There's no tragedy that's not the way to go. That's why there's time, that's why there's seasons. That's just how we roll on down the road. If you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, then you'll have faith. And if you have faith, then you can love. And if you can love, you'll be safe. Don't be too hard on you. You're the one's gonna get you out of this. You must be all you need, count on it. Someday you will reminisce. And if you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, then you'll have faith. And if you have faith, then you can love. And if you can love, you'll be safe. If you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, you'll have faith. And if you have faith, you can love. And if you can love, you'll be safe. Oh, that was a fun request. It's so funny. I have never wished so badly. One of my songs was, well, that's not true. It happens at picks all the time where I wish my songs were more square than they are. But boy, I really wished it was square for that. Probably if I had been more patient, I should have done the entire progression before I even started singing, picked up the dobro, and then played over that. The problem with a long form loop, though, is if you miss the top, you have to go all the way through it till it comes back around again. And I don't know. Fun challenge, though. Thank you. Soldier Song. Yes. Alright, soldier, rock and roll. Can't win the war just sitting. He's off on another tour. No one believes in the mission. And in writing to his worried wife, he tells her not to worry. Another day in a life can't be in any hurry. And they say you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off. They say. Say anymore. For a while I managed, as one by one every word became a different language, written on a different world. All together started with a solemn vow. Now it's sometimes never. They say you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off. They say. When it's perfect outside, don't it still seem like anything's possible? Maybe the moon is full or the light's just right, but it seems like the sun might just rise on a new world. People seeing things in a little different way. I mean, what's to stop us? Then again, you know what they say. Good morning, wake up. They say you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off. They say. Yeah, nice request list, guys. Love this gang. The living room. All right, Kethera. It's funny, the Siri only spells her name right when I pronounce it Sethera. So the other night she started referring to herself in the third person like a badass, but as Sethera. Sethera ain't mad at it. Don't want a revolution, not anymore. The change I'm seeking nowadays, it's bound to happen slow. I might be getting wiser, might just be getting old. It's out of my control. Sitting in my body, looking at the ducks. There might be something going on. I might be out of luck. The sun is shining bright. I'm sitting in the cold. It's out of my control. Honey, I'm home. Let's put a record on. Sip some wine beneath the moon and dance around the living room. Kissing through the door screen, tightening their belts. Off to get some ice cream, gotta eat it before it melts. Bound to be surprised by something along the road. It's out of my control. It's out of my control. It's out of my control. Let's put a record on, sip some wine beneath the moon, and dance around the living room. Yeah, all right. Hard times. Hard times ain't just some old folk song. Hard times ain't just some old folk song. Well, no, hard times still going on. Thanks to the cheap walls of some of these motels, I hear these conversations, some of which I never would retell. It doesn't feel that far away when you hear somebody say, go to hell. I asked the weatherman and he didn't know what was up. told the doorman, sorry man, we can't pay to keep it shut. Just then the optimist chimed in and said, hey, at least we got this half-empty cup. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. No, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, no, hard times, they still going on. Fanny and Freddie were sweethearts. Lord, Lord, how they could love. They had quite a fling until the night King Midas lost his touch. After that, everything King Midas touched just stayed the way it was. Now we got pirates in the ocean, we got pirates in the AIG. I got 3 friends in prison, count 'em, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can say there's justice, just don't say it to me. I know hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, no, hard times, it's still going on. I said this song would ever end. Down at the food line last night, they was having a sale on ham. I stood in line waiting on mine, I swear behind 5 other men. One was young, had a minimum wage job. One was about to retire, just got laid off. One had 2 kids, they was running around laughing, carrying on. We all knew hard times ain't just some old folks song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folks song. Hard times ain't just some old folks song. Hard times ain't just some old folks song. Oh no, hard times, they're still going on. Yeah, that was a little different version. I have no idea where that came from. Came from you, Bigfoot. Wow, we did it, folks. Cheers. Our glass is empty. My cup is full. My heart is overflowing. Love your beautiful ears. And we do need a leaving song. Oh, I might have gotten lucky. Who Am I is next. Dodge the war song bullet. You can add it back in, though, if you want, for tomorrow night. That'll give me a chance to practice it. But fun practice, everybody. Appreciate you so much. Who am I? I'm debating whether or not to say out loud. I was not going to say anything, but then "Who Am I" is the next song, and I was like, yeah, who am I? But boy, I'll just say it out loud. Just pull the Band-Aid off. My YouTube numbers are plummeting. It's not working. It's working. I mean, we know it's working. We know it's working, but on other levels, it's really not. I don't know what that means yet, but just had to say that out loud. Who am I shouted on the corner of two streets. Who am I when looking to the bottom of a bottle? I'm somewhere between Baudelaire and Mad Magazine, just sitting there. Full throttle. I don't think God makes mistakes. I don't think I'm really doing wrong. But some days I think I don't know what I'm thinking I could ever write this world a song. Who am I? I played on the stage last night in Georgia. Who am I? I ate eggs in Mississippi. On the phone I could hear it in her voice, she was naked. And I could tell she didn't miss me. But I don't think God makes mistakes, no. And I don't think I'm really doing wrong. Some days I think I don't know what I'm thinking I could ever write this world a song. Who am I? My name? Well, there is no stranger word. Who am I? My mother, she doesn't recognize me. Why would I insult this pitiful world? Looking into the eyes of such beauty, I don't think God makes mistakes, no, and I don't think I'm really doing wrong. ever write this world a song. Thinking I could ever write this world a song. Thinking I could ever write this world a song. Yay! So fun. That was a good one. I might even give that one an asterisk. Maybe that'll bring them in. You guys, thank you so much. Keep up the good work out there now. Give them heaven. Show mercy. Be silly, be honest. Always trust your Kate. You got this. I'll keep practicing. Now, what did I do with that slide? Someone's been playing my... there it is.